6,700. Yep, checking Yunli's stats again. We got Lushaka, the second sees 12%, plus 12%, plus 12%. 3 of them. Hello internet! We're looking at Ho-Ho today, and there is certainly a reason though. Today's video will be all about this really unique set, I would say. Long story short, this set is for usually supports or sustain someone like Tingid, and to take a look at what it does, it's the new set, right? We got Lushaka, the Sunken Seas. It gives you energy regen by 5%, and this is why it's so weird. Your wearer has to not be in the first slot of the team lineup, and then if that happens, you increase 12% attack for the first character in the team. Usually with the sets we have in the game, it's like if you reach X stat, you get Y effect. Or some are like these where you just gain a certain effect like action advance for first turn. But this is the first one we ever had where we have to put someone a certain way. And here is the problem, guys. For all of that gimmick, I only get 12% attack. Well, if I just use Fleet of the Ageless, though, I just get 8% for all allies, right? The difference is only 4%. Which does bear the question, what's the point of the set? I actually didn't even know myself, so I thought, you know what, let's find out today, and we'll try it out with this team. In this setup, I only have the Lushaka set on Tingid, and it's going to buff the first in slot in Yunli, right? We'll just see if it's like that much more worth it. Like if I had Fleet of the Ageless, I get health on Tingid too, which is good because Tingid's kind of like an expert in dying. And away we go. We'll be fighting MOC 11 for now. And to start, I just want to see how the effect looks like, right? Let's start with Tingid's ulti. I did 100k there, which I would say is pretty normal. I don't feel like a significant change. But anyway, still for starters, here we go. I'm gonna take a look at my effect here. I can see that with Yunli, I do see the Lushaka set right here. It's an attack increase by 12. All right, now my stat looks like this. But anyways, though, let's just cue the ulti. Maybe the damage just randomly gets higher. I doubt that though, but here goes the Yunli, and we're doing 165. Honestly, with just Tingid's buff, yeah, this is what I would expect of you. I'll keep playing for a bit, I suppose. I know, this looks kind of boring now, but wait, no, just hold on. Something interesting with this set, though, will happen later. You're gonna kick me in the face. I'm going to counter here with the ulti, and the 255 after I have the ulti up with Sparkle. But this is generally how it's gonna go. I'm gonna push you up again. We'll clear this, no problem. I'll just finish this with all my buffs intact. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Stat-wise, though, it shouldn't be too crazy. Yeah, we do get all of these. Plus, we do still see Lushaka. It's gonna always be there as long as my wearer is still alive and she's not in the first slot. And as usual, she is always dying or is CC'd. She's just the target of everything. I'm gonna go for an E. Let's go for our ulti right here. Let's look at this damage with Sparkles out as well. And Lushaka said, what are we doing? And a bang. You know what? Nearing 300k. I'm gonna be real. It's just about the same now. And there we go. I'm not gonna like fight the whole thing though. Now that you understand like how the Lushaka set work, right? You know what I'm going to do? Let's just make it a comparison. What I had was Lushaka set. Of course, I have ERR rope as well and the orb here. If I don't have it though, let's just try this one. HP set instead of breaking the setup. I have no Lushaka right now in Tingid. How much are the difference at all? I don't think like it's gonna be any different. After this though, we'll have something interesting. At a glance, it looks like I'm saying Lushaka is whatever. But hang on, I'll watch this. I'm gonna out right here. Let's check the damage for now, okay? This is without Lushaka. And you should attack me right here. Go with the ulti right now. How much damage will this be? I did 175. I think I actually did more. But continuing though, I'm gonna out right here as well. I did the same last time. How much damage will this be? I think I did quite a lot last time. 250. Honest to God, it's just not that big a difference, right? You can tell. But before you just say, you know, this set is terrible, I have went online and found like, you know, a couple of ways how people use it. And this is how it works. If your first slot is a DPS and you put in Lushaka set Robin, a Lushaka set dead person, and a Lushaka set suicidal kid, you actually get to stack this. Now you're gonna say, oh, Fleet of the Ageless work as well, which, well, I suppose that's true. But then for every Fleet of the Ageless, Lushaka has a +4 difference in attack, right? So if there's 3 Lushaka set instead of 3 Fleet, you get a bonus of 12% attack on Yunli. Now that is now a bit different though, right? And you know what, man? That will be today's main focus of the video. Is Lushaka set worth it, or is it just a weird set, man? Let's find out. But this will be how it's set up. I got ERR on, not Ho-Ho though. I just couldn't find the right stat. But the rest of them have ERR, all of them Lushaka set on. And yeah, for reference, this is how my Yunli is looking like. How does it perform against MOC 12's Kafka though? Now Yunli's pretty good against Kafka, especially the team I'm showing right now. That's actually a pretty solid team for the stage. But now that I have the all-new Lushaka 50%. Is it worth it at all though? To start, we have 74. You know what? That's not too shabby. I usually do like 60 something with like the normal setups without the Lushaka, so it's some increase in damage, I suppose. However, though, it's normal, right? We're just looking at the difference that the 12% really makes. You know what's interesting as well? Let's take a look at this. Lushaka, the sun can seize. Attack increases by 12. And again, and again. 3 Lushaka sets for a total of 34% attack buff. And right now, I have almost 5,000 attack on Yunli. Okay. But the true question is it that worth it, though? You're gonna tap me here. I'm gonna have to go with my ulti right now. I'm a bit late to it, though. Ulti goes in. Damage without Robin ult right now. How much will it be? 153. Okay. That is actually higher than what it usually would be. I think usually I do like 130k and one more 140k. Okay. Not too different, I think. At least on that hit, though. Then again, it could just be a crit diff. Either way, let me choose an E right here. Go with a Q. I'm gonna Q my Robin out right away. We should be able to get like 0 to 1 cycle. Probably not, though. I don't think I can get the 0 cycle, unfortunately. UFO, we're gonna get our energy regen up. Now, with Lushaka set, let's not forget about the energy regen as well, right? It certainly is helping me get my ult back really quickly. So, although it's good, but do you really need this Lushaka set, though? That is the question, right? I'll go for a Q with you, getting my ultimate almost. Here's an E with you, and I'm gonna ult right away. I think I messed it. I should have used my ult first, huh? Oh, dude, I might have wasted a bit. Oh, here comes the ultimate, though. Damage-wise, with every buff possible. Watch this nuke here. Bang, 274. You know what? That's definitively higher than what I usually have. So yeah, I would actually say I went into this thinking, oh, this is like a terrible set, but no, actually. If you're at the point where you want to min-max damage, this is the set to go for, actually. 250k right there. Pretty darn solid. Let me queue it up again. Attack is onto Yunli. Here comes the counter. If I'm doing 100, 200k even, that's pretty good. Here comes the counter as well. And yeah, how much attack do I have? Holy shit. Yep, checking Yunli's stats again. We got Lushaka, the sun can seize, 12%, plus 12%, plus 12%. 3 of them for my attack of 6,700. Holy crud. Yeah, that's a lot, my guy. Now, if you had 3 Fleet of the Ageless, though, then yeah, that would still be not that different, right? Maybe in the end, you have 200 less attack, but I would say this is like really specific, right? It's a set with attack buff that's the highest amount, like compared to even Fleet of the Ageless, but it also has the 5% ERR that could be really good for a character like, say, Robin. I think I just misplayed as well. Actually, did I? Never mind. I don't think so. This would be like the final ult that I can use. Bang. I thought we should use it in Robin's ulti, but I guess not. And yeah, here we go. With the 5% ERR that I have extra on Robin, that allows me to use a Q right here and I get my ult right away. I can see the value, I guess. That's really interesting. If I wanted to really wring out every damage I can with Yunli, this needs to be the set I use, right? Let me go use my ulti right here on what? I misclicked. Gosh dang it. Oh, I must pain your eyes to see how I'm playing this. All good though. You'll tap me right here. I'm gonna counter, and here comes my ultimate soon. Here comes the counter. I'm gonna use my ult right away. I have all the buffs I need. How much damage am I doing now with 3 Lushaka sets? Bang, 231. Well, it's like, you know, I might have missed a couple of crits too. It's kind of hard for me to tell what's happening really, but overall I do see like higher peaks than I usually do. Here comes the ultimate again. I'm hoping I can finish it in this cycle, but my misclick there might have just been the difference. I probably missed like one entire Yunli ult. Here comes the nuke, 240. You know what? That's really high. Bang, 45 again. Here we have Tingyun, and yeah, that ER might have been the difference here. With this 1 Q, I get my ult again. Ooh, that's so nice. We're gonna put it up on Yunli this time. Let's not do a mistake anymore. I'm gonna ult right away though. And if Robin should come back, I'll use my ult right away again. Get myself a free turn. This should be an easy 2 cycle clear. And we have an ult again on Popo, although I don't have the right ERR stat on. Well, that is it. 2 cycle cleared. Pretty standard for a team like that. And yeah, that is pretty interesting, right? You have to place the character in the first slot for it to matter. And it does give you the ERR that could be really big for someone like Robin or even Tingyun. That final bit of ERR I needed for that little ult that I have can trigger DDD, getting me some free actions as well. If you use the normal stuff like say Broken Kill, Fleeted Ageless, you might not have that bit of energy that you miss. And remember that my Ho-Ho does not have the ERR rope. I just can't find one, unfortunately. I do have one on both of these though. If you have all 3 in the team, each of them is gonna benefit you bit by bit in terms of energy, and you might just find yourself getting a free ulti sometimes. Not to mention, in the end, instead of having like Fleet of the Ageless that buffs your whole team with attack, which sometimes doesn't matter, right? Like Fleet here says, allies attack increased by 8 on all allies, but well, you don't need attack on friggin' Ho-Ho now, do you? Come to think of it though, getting attack on Robin is not even that bad, so in the end, I don't know. This set seems to be really unique. It's a mix of giving you the vonwacq energy regen that you want for fast clears, and also min-maxing the attack buff you can get on your DPS though. But yeah, overall though, in my opinion, this set is unfortunately, I don't think worth it currently. If you're free to play, you might as well go get Fleet of the Ageless. You get like most of the damage benefits from Lushaka with just Fleet. The difference is the 5% energy regen, which if you're new, it's likely that it does not matter to you too much for the 5% right here. And for whales as well, I think if you really value the energy regen, you will probably value the friggin' 40% action advance more than anything else, right? If you're trying to clear something zero cycle, this 40% is really important. So overall, I just don't know about this set, guys. It seems like some sets in the game are just really unique or weird. But I would say though, in the same dungeon, you get the other new one, the banana set. It's so funny because it's literally banana. This might be pretty good for some future characters, but not currently though. It's pretty unusable currently. I would say you can give it to like Jingyuan. But who is using Jingyuan right now? I might have just pissed off like 2,000 Jingyuan users. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys found this informative. TLDR though, I think this is like whatever set at least currently. It's not like you have to get this for anyone to be built well. And at least currently, I don't think there's too much of a reason to farm this dungeon. Maybe in the future, they're gonna release characters that really need these. But it's a pretty unique set, I would say. Is it unusable though? Absolutely not. You can definitely use them on supported characters like I have tried. If you especially stack 3 of Lushakas in one team, you'll see the bit of difference the 4% on each set makes for the attack, right? But yeah, that'll be all. Comment down below any ideas you might have. Sometimes I take your comment and make a video right out of it. And take care.